Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies to same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Her style, her mind compares to nothing on this earth. She's not the kind to share. Only God knows what she's worth. I got to show her that I want her. I recognize that she is bad. If I can't have her, then I go crazy. Spending all my time just chasing. I got to show her that I want her. I recognize that she is bad. If I can't have her, then I go crazy. Spending all my time just chasing. Eyes, her sky, her skin, her smell, her hair.
She's incredible, baby.
Her walk, her talk, her way, her savoir
There she goes, there she goes.
There she goes.
Whoa-ha,
whoa-ha, whoa-ha,
whoa-ha-ha-ha-ha,
whoa-ha, whoa-ha, whoa-ha,
whoa-ha-ha-ha-ha. Hit it. Whoa-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha, whoa-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha, whoa-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha,
Something about her, you know it. Just the way that she
We're losing our minds.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Jaden XD from Middle Earth.
Nigga.
Welcome back to another episode from Middle Earth. This is Jaden XD.
Straight out of purgatory.
Yeah. We're on day 14 of the apocalypse.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's day 1 million of the middle place. We don't know. We don't know. Because it's not the bad place. Well.
No, we're definitely in the bad place. We're in a Jordan Peele movie.
Yeah.
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 So how was your week? How was your I mean, things could have happened while you were, shacked up.
I made a whole chicken. And then Noah posed as that chicken. Mm-hmm. She came in the kitchen and she said, "This is what your chicken looks like." Mm-hmm. She's not been off my neck. Social distancing is not a thing for her.
No.
I'll be in the fridge looking for ingredients. She jumps on my back like a spider monkey. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. What else happened? I cleaned out the trash can. You know what I'm saying? Bleached it out real good.
I need to do that for mine. I Lysol it, but I need to...
I do try to clean it at, every other turn unless some juice forms. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gosh, what else did I do? I have not combed my hair in days.
Okay.
In days.
Yeah.
In days. I did a few other things, but we'll talk about them.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about those because, me and the world did some things. You know what I'm saying? We went out for a taste.
Okay.
What about you, friend?
I mean, I've been alright. I was supposed to be on a mini vacation this past weekend. I was supposed to be in Los Angeles, and I couldn't go. So we celebrated Chris Rogers' birthday in the house.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
We called y'all.
Yeah, he did. His day was made.
No one gave him a performance.
Did. But other than that, like, it's been cool. I've been deemed an essential employee. So friend. I have to go to work this week, but I feel like they still might change. They still might keep that, like, half work from home / thing. Because it's like, we still have to practice the social distancing.
You're exposed.
I know. So, we'll see. I'll let y'all know next week how this work thing goes because I'm still off, but I go in tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. I'm a little apprehensive about returning.
Yeah, nigga.
Especially now that it's like increasing. Before I was like, okay, I can still do the half work from home thing and whatever. And it's bittersweet because it's like, yeah, it's great that I have a job still to go to. But I'm also like, how long is that going to last? Because I work for, how can I house the homeless, when it's difficult, or house people when it's difficult when you can't really move and do it. It's just a lot.
Everything's on pause, friend.
Yeah, so I don't know. But anywho, thank you all to subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah.
Thank you for standing right by me.
I will always love you.
So thank you for being behind me.
You're just so amazing.
And watching me grow and letting others
Like, again, we're not going to ask you for money or anything, but it is a great way to support us during these times.
Yeah.
We're still struggling before COVID-19, and now that our live shows have been canceled.
Oh, it punched me right in the stomach. It was like, ooh. Okay, right. I wasn't ready for that one.
Right. And all these other companies are like pulling ads and stuff, so it's it's a trying time for everybody.
My God.
But thank you all again for subscribing, giving us a little any amount helps. Let me say that.
They cut my husband's hours.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they told the teachers, they were like, so we gonna cut these hours.
Yeah.
And so the teachers were like, okay, so we just need this new agreement in writing because we signed a contract at the beginning of the school year. So if this is what it switched to,
yeah,
because of circumstances, then we need a contract that says that. I know.
Yeah.
And the board of the school said no.
Oh shit.
We're not giving y'all a contract. So what does that say? It says you don't want to give us anything that plainly says that we're going to have some stability.
Right.
So they're in, it's like the staff against the board now, and they're trying to find ways, and the board is moving real grimy, and they're like, okay, well, you know what?
This is a charter school?
It's a private school.
Oh.
Small private school. We're a private school. So the board's like, all right, well, you know what? We're going to proceed with or without the staff. Well, how the fuck y'all going to do that? So I'm like, oh, bet. And you know what that says? It says that your staff is indispensable. Like,
yeah.
Like, oh, well, we can just move forward. No, you actually can't. A, you need to have a personality to be able to deal. And
absolutely.
B, these teachers are the backbone, and it shows the continued disrespect and the undervaluement, I don't know if that's a word or not, of teachers.
Mm-hmm.
They're not valued and
at all.
It's really sad to see, and so that was really disappointing because I really rooted for that school. And, you know, there were many things that I said I like. And I want to find a very similar environment because, you know, my kid has been privileged now at this point. Like, can't put her ass in East Side High. Like, she's not ready for that. She's not built for that.
Oh my gosh! If she went to a public school now, oh gosh, she'd be like, "Mommy."
Like, you know, she's very Trini and she's very black, but at the same time, I'm like, you have lived a privileged little existence so far, and so I can't just, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
At the same, I want her to, and that's just in structure. I'm not even talking about racially or culturally.
Right.
Culturally, you know, we very black up in here, but
no, absolutely.
Just educationally, she's had a privileged experience. She's had a different.
She goes
experience.
to
It's like a
ward-off education type of school, like a Montessori school.
Yeah, it's a democratic environment. They vote on what they want to learn. Obviously, they learn their essentials, but it's not your traditional environment. And so, therefore, you know, she's been groomed that way so far. You don't just stick a kid into a. And personally, I think that public schools, you know, institutionalize children, but that's another conversation.
Right.
So, especially certain ones, especially ones in black neighborhoods.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
Unfortunately.
Oh, absolutely. It's like motherfucking jail.
Nigga, right? It is. Walk in a straight line, don't talk, don't be kids. Like, what kind of craziness is that?
And I grew up I went to a school like that.
Same. I grew up in public school, but you know, it is what it is, but that doesn't mean that I don't work so that my child can have different. And especially when I've already put her in an environment that's different, you don't just shock them and put them in a different one. So I need to find a similar environment, but the way that the staff is being treated, you know, whether my husband was on it or not, is disrespectful. I love her teachers. Her teachers are cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, the way y'all are doing things is real grimy. And that's very eye-opening, and I can't fool with it. And so, you know, and then you turn around and you're like, okay, so we're just going to do the program ourselves. No, the fuck you not, because if the parents are banding behind the staff, you ain't got no school.
Right.
So get your shit together and recognize where people are valued in your life.
And it's about time for people to renew for the next academic year.
Guess who's not? Bitch, you guessed it. You was motherfucking right.
Wow.
You know? So I can't fool with that. That's inhumane, and it's like, you know,
especially times like these.
And it's hypocritical against what you say you stand for. And you know, I don't mind being vocal. Like, her teacher sent out an email to all the parents in the class and was like, we really miss our students, and you know, we're really sad that because it's an ongoing thing with this, so that essentially they're not teaching right now. And so we had one. Go ahead, get it out your system.
Right.
It's like letting your kids cuss for 5 minutes. So so, you know, it's really disappointing. They sent out an email to all the parents, like, we miss the kids, you know, we hate that this is going on, but, you know, we still got values and so forth. And I sent an email back, reply all. I don't usually reply all because I don't believe in it, but this time I had to go against my own morals. And I was like, bruh!
It's you this time, not me. But they're still disrespectful. Who cares? Social distancing, like...
Bitch, y'all allowed all up in people's houses? That's not social distancing.
At all.
So I did a reply all, and I was like, I think it's disgusting how the staff is being treated. I want you to know you all are being supported. We miss you too. We hope you're staying safe and healthy during this time. Like, and one stupid ass parent, and I don't care. I don't care if the shit floats around the school. I don't really give a fuck who hears it. But one stupid ass parent responded back, I don't think you should put the children in the position and putting them in the middle of you all's beef or battle or whatever. Bitch, shut the fuck up, okay? Because essentially your child cannot learn without a teacher.
Right.
They can, but it's difficult.
Sure.
Your child can't learn without a teacher. And what that says to me right now is you don't want to teach your child at home. And so therefore you're willing for people to just go out here and work without any sort of like contractual agreements that say, hey, we just need to get paid for these hours.
Listen, these parents are losing it. They got to deal with their kid for real.
Hello, parent. Like,
they be like, oh, this is.
But do you think I would ever be like, oh, don't put my kid in the middle of you all's, you need to teach my child anyway? I would never do that. You have a family of your own to take care of.
Right.
So why the fuck would I think that you should just sit up here and spend your time teaching my child when your job's not going to pay you?
Right. Ultimately, it's a job.
It's a job. You can love the children all day, and I really appreciate the fact that you do, but it's a job. And niggas have to pay their bills, and you're not getting ready to pay your bills off of loving my child.
Exactly.
I don't have no problem putting that out there.
Exactly.
So I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed with how these niggas are moving. And I'm like, all right, well, this is not what I signed up for. And, I really hope that the staff is taken care of. And people can learn, like, that kind of behavior is disgusting. And then to turn around and go behind your staff's back and send an email out to the parents talking about, well, we're still going to proceed with virtual programming. Go ahead and sign up on this form if you want to be down. No, bitch, I don't want to be down. Because you kicking my child's teachers to the curb like some empty milk cans.
Right.
Milk doesn't come in cans, but y'all know what I meant.
No, I get it. And, school is essentially canceled for the rest of the academic year.
Yeah, it is. So next year you're going to open up the school with 13 kids because all these parents don't support how y'all do things? Mm-hmm. Please rethink how you moving because it's real foolish.
Golly. And, I see that companies or businesses are going to try to pull a lot of shady stuff over the last...
Oh, they already are.
In the last couple or the next couple of weeks or months, just because of the fact that capitalism has permeated our society in a perversive way so that people act outlandishly, like in this situation, like teachers are already fucking underpaid and now you want to take away their hours.
Teachers.
Like, no.
Teachers, bitch. Teachers who have literally set up for a whole week. I've watched these niggas myself because my nigga's one of them.
Right.
They've watched them organize and form cohorts and figure out how to really get to these children virtually.
To support the children, which is the most important.
I have watched y'all do this, and they let them have parent-teacher conferences. They let them do all this organizing, and then they came to them the day after and said, oh, by the way, we're going to cut your hours. And no, we're not going to give y'all no contracts. Contrary to what you ask for. Bitch. I'm like, yo, y'all are wild.
That's why I also need to work for a place that has a union.
I need a farm. I just need my farm.
Yeah, valid.
I just need my farm.
Valid.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll have a system. I just need my farm. Because
not dealing with people.
Because people can claim to be of the people and all these other things, but when it comes down to the nitty, they not.
No, not at all.
What that lady on Cheater say? That's her possession. Me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. Mm-hmm. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'ma be my own best friend.
Yeah.
And scene. I laughed for two reasons. I said, Dustin, first off, this song, this rendition. Part B, are you watching Cheaters?
Yeah. They have, what's his face about to be the new host?
Who?
Uptown, baby. Uptown, Peter Gunn.
Running up in your spot. But if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap probably never would be going on. So tell me where you from. Uptown, baby. Uptown, baby. We gets down, baby. I'm for the crown, baby.
Uptown, baby. Uptown, baby. He came to the Questlove after party, but anyway.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to comment so bad and be like, "It just must be at work." Pharmacies are essential businesses. But I did it. I'm nobody shouting it out though. He was like, Peter Gunn's here, Soundview in the building.
Before we go on with the show, again, thank you for listening.
Absolutely.
We're trying to keep you guys lifted in more ways than one.
Speaking of which,
hello. A lot more liner flicks where that came from. And also, again, thank you for supporting us for even before this, but you guys have been really awesome.
Yeah,
and I hope, if there's anything that we can do to support you, from a distance, because we have to, just let us know. But, we're here to help too,
Yeah.
So, with that being said, let's take a breaky break. Well, do we have any announcements? Well,
no, nigga.
Right.
No,
I'm trying to think. Just subscribe to our Patreon. We're not doing any more tours. Again, if you didn't know, the 2 shows that we had planned aren't happening. So if you paid for your DC ticket, make sure you reach out to the venue.
Point of purchase.
Yeah. And
but when things, I'm not gonna say normalize because they never will again.
Or maybe we could do a digital live show or something like what we were gonna do beforehand.
It's being done,
and we might.
Then we can get if you're in Biloxi, Mississippi, know damn well we was never gonna come there.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
I know. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something for you all. Maybe we'll go on Instagram Live and
if you
shit.
wanna,
I don't know.
That'll be a way for y'all to support us. Shout out to Erica.
Yeah. Let's take a break and be back after these messages.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
The coronavirus is sweeping over mankind.
Everybody must be allowed to.
And we're back.
Yeah.
What were we about to say?
No, go ahead.
I have a Jade's Corner.
Oh, okay.
Listen, and this is not a COVID episode.
It's hard not to talk about this
I know,
shit because it's like the election.
It is pop culture.
Yeah.
But literally, I do want to say this in my Jay's Corner. I hope Abe gave me some trap music. Wash your hands. We emphasize. We're seeing commercials for it. It's everywhere. I hope you niggas were doing that already. But if I may emphasize, can you take care of your immunity?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's going to fight it or that's getting ready to get rid of it, but do it in general. Because your body does help to fight things easier when you take care of your actual immunity.
Yeah.
I've spoken about nature's penicillin. Crystal's spoken about nature's penicillin. Your multivitamins. There's 1,000 milligram vitamin C. I take 1,000 milligram vitamin C with rose hip. There's all manners of ways. You can do wheatgrass shots. You can do green juices. You can do homemade smoothie. Just do things to take care of your immunity and keep your body healthy. Yeah. That is going to be your biggest defense.
Wheatgrass is good. It's nasty, but like that 3 or 4 ounces will carry you through. Listen.
It sure will. My father used to make us take wheatgrass shots, and he would. No, maybe like twice a week. But our reward would be a red, white, and blue smoothie from Whole Foods, which was apple, strawberry, and banana smoothie. But that was the treat, but we had to do the wheatgrass shot first.
Yeah, I mean, valid.
Yeah.
Or can I order wheatgrass like the shots?
Yeah, you have a juicer?
No, I need a juicer. If anybody wants to buy,
you can order your wheatgrass shots, or you can get them from like Juice Generation or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to order that.
But you can also get straight up and down wheatgrass in a juicer.
Yeah.
I might have to make Noah start taking some wheatgrass shots.
Because I want to take them daily.
Welcome to my childhood, because you already there right now.
Yeah, welcome. Like, I want to do wheatgrass shots every day because it's great for your immune system. And then it's like the best thing for your immune system.
Golden Seal.
So are Goli gummies.
Goli gummies, apple cider vinegar in general, but Goli gummies, that's a good way to get it.
Yeah.
Echinacea, we said Golden Seal, cod liver oil, child.
Let me tell you something. So my mother called me. So my mother's been calling me every day, which is very different for us because normally I talk to my mother once every 10 days. And that's just not because I love her any less or anything. It's because it gives us more to talk about when we do talk.
That's real.
So
be like, distance makes the hot girl fonder.
Yeah, because then it's like girl, let me tell you what happened last week. And she'd be like, oh, okay. She'd be like, girl, I'm like, I don't know you like that, but okay. But yeah. But she called me, and she's a concerned parent, and so she asked me, did I have certain things, and I was like, girl, I'm a millennial. Of course, I don't have an emergency survival kit. Like, girl, please.
I'm a zillennial.
So she was like, okay, well, buy one. So I decided to go. She decided to offer me money to go buy like a survival kit or whatever online. So I go and look up these survival kits. People are like legit doomsday preparers.
Yeah. You're talking about the backpacks?
Yeah, the backpacks. They have the boxes with the food.
My mother's had the backpacks for years. She like updates them, and like she got my sister one, and
they're expensive too.
They're like $300.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, Ma, you know how much this costs?
My mother is like a doomsday preparer, just so you know.
She was just like, ooh, $300. She was like, if that's what you're going to get, go ahead and get it. I was like, Ma, I'm not making you spend $300 on that.
How long does the space food even last in those packs?
Right, like.
My mother's like, do you have your emergency bag ready? I said, but where am I going, girl? This shit is all over the world.
Right, because I just finished watching American Horror Story Apocalypse, so it's like this whole end of the world.
Oh my God. That's why I can't finish it. I'm like, no, bro.
Right.
No.
And it's just like, we've been watching a lot of like D-Day end of the world type things. That and Mary Mary.
I saw, which we may need to go back and cover.
Oh, man. First of all, I'm mad I had to buy it, but I'm also not mad because...
How much was it?
They vary in season. I think it's like between $15 and $20.
You gotta buy each season?
Yeah.
$15, $20 each season?
Yeah.
Nigga, you support Erica and Tina like that?
I know, but it's so good. And what else am I going to do? I can't go.
Real. I know.
All, like... My money only went to food.
It's not on your Plex?
No, it's not.
Damn.
I keep asking them, but no, it's not. I mean, you could just use my Amazon account and watch it if you want.
Oh, great. I'll give you half.
Yeah, because it's like that in SWV show, which is... Yeah.
Coco is a treat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coco
She is a treat. Yeah. I wish she would go back to reality TV because
Me too, especially now.
Yes,
I'm like, girl, I'll take your iPhone production, whatever you want to do. I want to watch.
Because her level of I don't give a fuck is like, unmatched.
It is unmatched. Okay.
Yeah.
She's like an old Chinese man, and that has nothing to do with anything. I am not Donald Trumping this situation. Yeah. But when I say like an old Chinese man, because an old Chinese man will walk past you in the park, look you dead in your face, walking with his hands behind his back, you will speak, and that nigga will keep looking at you and say nothing.
And they'll sit on you like on the train because they just don't see you.
Yo.
It'll be like a sliver, like the size, like the space between you making a snap in your fingers or whatever, and they will find a seat and move you over.
This nigga went to sleep with my sister on the train one time, like just laid on her, and she was like,
"Sir." She
took his laptop off his lap and smashed it on the ground. He woke up, he was like, "What?" She was like, "Get off me!"
Yeah.
She's like, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
Like, what is going on, sir?
Yo, my sister, the most bizarre stranger things happen to her. Told you about the nigga who tried to bite her in the head.
Yeah, which again,
another one tried to get in her car. She threw a bowl of oatmeal at him. She's one of those that eats oatmeal while she drives. Like, she just, it's so many things. Like, she has the most random. My sister is like Napoleon Dynamite mixed with Kimmy Schmidt, mixed with like a dash of nigga, mixed with, you know, dressed in, where's she? J. Crew. That's my sister. She's an interesting one. She's also a nurse.
She's essential. Super
essential. And she's been off for the past 5 days after working for 6 straight.
Wow.
And she's going back to work today or tomorrow. And she was like, I'm scared to go back to work.
Yeah, this shit is no ho.
She's like, I'm legit scared. She called me earlier and I was like, bro, I feel you.
I feel like we're like 2 weeks out from like a...
But niggas can't wait to day party though. Niggas can't wait to day party.
On Friday, the day the show, last week's show came out, I go to upload the episode in the morning, and I was usually late because normally it's relevant to the story. Mm-hmm. So I usually get up early in the morning. I get up early, like 4 or 5 o'clock, because the ancestors wake me up to make sure I'm not, a slave still.
Shut the fuck up.
So I get up, it's early. So then
you're free.
Yeah. So I end up going back to sleep. So it was about like 8 o'clock. I put the show up, but I keep hearing like this faint noise of music, but it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, maybe, next door or somebody downstairs, whatever. I'm not really bugging, but I also feel like the music is getting louder, but it's also sounding distant. I opened the windows finally, again, 8-something in the morning.
It's a block party.
Why are y'all niggas out blasting music at 8-something? And this was the day it was hot outside.
They was making jerk chicken on
it. Was live from 8:30, 9 o'clock that morning up until the evening, where the cops had to shut it down at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
They probably came through like, y'all niggas do not respect social distancing.
Niggas were partying for over 12 hours in the street just because it was warm outside.
Spittles galore.
I was like,
I know they didn't have no mask and gloves on.
No, not at all. However, today when I was on my way here, these niggas was outside. I was at a stoplight, and these niggas were smoking a cigarette, but they definitely pulled out the hand sanitizer. I was like, "What's good, my nigga?" And then like, I was like,
"Yes, I mean, I guess,
yeah, I
guess,
I get it. Social distancing. I guess if you have
but
to,
y'all not supposed to dap each other up,
right? If you're supposed to, whatever.
Y'all are not doing this. You're doing this.
This is also not the season to be sharing your blunts either.
Oh, I hope you all are not doing that.
I understand it's also very difficult to be lonely at a time like this. So I know hookup culture is like a thing, and definitely you'd want to increase it.
NYC Health Department put out a notice to tell you niggas masturbation is the safest form of sex.
Yeah.
They said, and make sure you dirty bitches wash your sex toys on top of that.
Yeah.
You filthy bitches.
Yeah.
They said no rimming because COVID-19 has been found in feces. They said, however, it has not been found in semen.
Yeah.
Please keep your sex circle small.
Yeah.
Do not fuck people outside of your household.
Yeah.
What else did they say? Do not meet up with people online right now, but you may video chat and sext.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss you, but I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home.
They definitely mentioned rimming.
Yeah, because it comes out your doo-doo. So it's like, don't be eating booty.
Don't be...
Now it's not the time to be eating booty, friends.
They're like, please don't eat the booty like groceries.
Yeah, now it's just not... we're in a dark and perilous time.
Not dark and perilous.
We needn't eat the booty.
No.
We needn't eat butt right now, guys. Don't share blunts and don't eat the bunt.
What if they would have been like...
Don't share blunts, don't eat the bunt.
Now is the time to only eat one type of salad.
Yeah. Yeah. Ride the Maverick.
Virtually.
Yeah. And you know,
practice their sex.
There's a lot of people on OnlyFans who have like discounted rates for their subscriber bundle. Pornhub, I think they're giving a week free, but I'm sure eventually they're going to cave in and be like, everybody, free porn for everybody.
You know what doesn't have COVID-19? Your fleshlights and your vibrators.
I hope.
Well, yeah, if you dirty bitches are not cleaning your sex toys.
Yeah.
Yo, who doesn't do that? That's gross.
People do. Boil that water, girl. It's been in that monk for...
Why does this ring have a film on it?
Right. Ew, because y'all barely be washing y'all monk, so I know. And your monk could be whatever you define it as.
I hope niggas is washing their monks during this time.
Yeah.
Being in the crib.
I hope so too. But also niggas are not, because it's like I'm in the crib. So that, you know, niggas will not wash up just because they in the house all day.
That's still not. Y'all know skin
gross.
cells. Come on, bro.
Even when I've been locked down since Friday or Thursday. I have not like taken less than 2 showers a day.
Before I get in my bed.
But even before that, I've always been a 2 shower queer. So like, you know, I live in New York, so I have to like get this New York dirt off of me.
Absolutely. Did you call yourself a
2 shower queer? Yeah, because I was trying to do something with 2 beer queer, but it didn't really work. I'm still workshopping.
I am not investing into your startup until you have a solid business.
Listen, I'm just saying, whatever. Oh, we're not gonna cover what's the show? RuPaul's Drag Race today, because it wasn't
sexy drag queen.
I will say only because the fact that it was only like I'll tell you what happened quickly. It was just a bunch of runway stuff. It was a lot of runway. They had to produce 3 looks. Gigi won the challenge because naturally,
of course,
all of her looks were sickening.
If Gigi didn't win a fashion challenge, I'd write.
Right. Everybody else was cool. Rock'em Sakura went home early, which I hated.
Seems like a rob.
Yeah, but they gave him like he's been like crying every episode. So I'm like,
oh, he's that girl?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. He'll be back for All Stars, I hope. But anywho, that was that for RuPaul's Drag Race. Nothing really happened.
Harriet the Spy. She goes, Beth, whatever her face.
Yeah.
I just want to kick her and get it over with.
Yeah. I will say there was one outfit, I think Sherry Pie, it was so good. She came out as Miss Trunchbull. You would have loved it though. You would have loved it. I was like, damn
Sherry.
it. Damn it. Dumb.
Too bad you're dead.
Yeah. But that was...
I mean, all of us soon come, but you now.
Right. And I was thinking, like, damn, this whole season 12 is so cursed. It's like Sherry, Corona. We also found out... Right, we also found out RuPaul has been fracking.
What?
First of all, she gonna tell Terry Gross, award-winning journalist Terry Gross, that... You know, RuPaul lived on a farm with his husband in the middle of Montana or wherever the fuck. And it's a 60,000 acre farm. Mm-hmm. So she was telling Terry, like, oh, you know, it works like, you know, you sell minerals and you sell water to these other companies in exchange to, you know, drill and shit on your land or whatever. So I'm like, you know, that's illegal. Like, you can't have people do that. It's unsafe. You can't do that. Well, not illegal, but it's morally wrong, and you're endangering the lives of so many people, including yourself. No. Like, oil fracking is not a thing.
No.
Like, it should not be.
It should not be a thing.
Right.
It is a thing, but it should not be.
So I just feel bad for all these girls who are on this show this season, and it's just like...
It's not lost on me that this is the season that I came.
Right. And, you know, they make a lot of their money from touring, because, like, after the season, they go on tour... And overseas and shit, because, you know, Monet was overseas. She back now.
And Sherry Pie is not.
Yeah. So it was, and, like, they go to, like, China, like, these places that have, like, that are currently experiencing really, really big outbreaks, and it's just like,
this is a curse season,
right? Wow, 2020 is so weird. I've watched so much TV.
Yeah, I can't wait to get there. I think I'm gonna do that tonight.
Yeah, like I've watched so much TV.
I think I'm gonna do that tonight.
I've also have been.
I get so overwhelmed. I don't know what to watch.
I watch also a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, you do, but it's like going to Marshall's. It's like, whoa, this is so much.
I think it's because we have a perfectly curated like homepage, so it's like we've been watching a lot of Bon Appetit channel.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of cooking. So like Claire from Bon Appetit. I think you would like her stuff. She has gourmet. I forgot what her show called. It's called Gourmet whatever, where she takes everyday pop culture food items and she tries to gussy them up and make them gourmet. So like she's made like Almond Joy and Doritos and Twinkies and the whole gamut, Skittles.
I can't wait. I have some. I told you all I'm starting my Patreon, so I've just been getting some things together in the kitchen. But in the meantime, you got Santana's Patreon. Yeah. So there's just tons of content.
Yeah. So listen, TV. I've been just watching a lot of fucking TV.
Yeah.
A lot of content out there, and so hopefully you'll be watching TV with us soon over on Patreon.
Yes.
Yeah. So. Yeah. You want to take another break real quick, and then we'll be back?
Yeah.
Let's take a break, and we're back after these messages.
With the real episode.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
And we're back to another episode of Jada NXT. And so, we went to the dopest concert parties this past weekend. And
so our nigtivities.
Yeah.
Our quarantine nigtivities.
Yeah.
So I've been going to D-Nice's. I've been going to D-Nice's party since Thursday.
Yeah, I've been going. I got the invite on Friday.
My sister put me on early. She's the one who caught it first. And it was literally like 800 niggas in there. And every day it was a crazy jump. It went from 800 to like 1,800 to like 3,000 to 15,000 to 150,000 people.
Yeah. D-Nice, I just knew he was with Vibe. I didn't know who he was like representative of, you know, where he's from or anything. And I just went in and I was
you
like,
don't know? My name is D-Nice. D-Nice. My name is D-Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. I'm a horrible human being.
That's D-Nice. D-Nice has been around since the 80s.
Take that out, Abe. So, sorry, I had a youth moment.
Keep it in there.
So, anywho, I go in there, and the first time, it's like, you know, it's Xavier Dr. Lowe enter, and then right after that, Naomi Campbell comments. I'm like, oh, bitch, I'm in the right motherfucking building.
Nigga, everybody came in that bitch at one point.
Yes.
Michelle Obama showed up.
Yeah.
I know Beyonce was on her Finsta.
Oh, yeah, I know
she was, because you know she was jamming in the crib.
I know she was in there.
Kelly Rowland was in there.
Yeah.
Solange might have been on her Finsta, too.
Probably.
Who else was in there?
When I was in there, I think
Bernie Sanders came in.
Yeah, it was like
what?
Yeah. There was so many people. I can't remember. Timbaland came.
Timbaland, Malik Yoba, Justin Timberlake,
Missy Elliott. I was like, nigga, I am partying with the elite.
Yes.
The only person that was missing that I knew for like
Mariah Carey showed up.
She did.
And I was like, all the butterflies the butterflies were all over the. Yeah. I was like yes.
Mariah fucking Carey.
Mariah's here. What the fuck?
Right. So we had. It was a good time.
It was a good time. So then. After that, I bounced on over to Questlove's after party. Mm-hmm. And that was the Bashment. Okay. Yeah. That was the Brooklyn basement. That was the Makosa crowd. Mm-hmm. That was your Lovers Rock. So it started off with that. And then your boy started getting into Auntie Jams.
Yeah.
He played Donnell Jones. He just, And it was Janelle Monáe came in there. You know who was all up in his party? Anil Dash.
Yeah.
He was like every night though.
Yeah.
All over the I was like
yeah.
It was Malik Yoba came over there too. I feel like Omar Epps popped in.
I know Omari Hardwick was in D Nice's joint.
Omari Hardwick did come in there.
50 Cent was 50 Cent. Yeah. 50 Cent came in the Questlove one too.
Yeah, he did. For a second and then left.
Yeah. Kamala,
Tracy Ellis Ross.
I think Elizabeth
Maya
Warren
Rudolph
came.
Elizabeth Warren came to D Nice's.
Yeah.
Maya Rudolph came to Questlove's. All of Foreign Exchange.
Yeah. It was just like a great party that I spent nothing to enjoy. And I was in VIP.
Nothing. And then it was a Prince set. You know who was all up in it the first night? Tara Manning. Because Fonte was like, Pennsatucky!
Yeah, she was down with the get down.
And then I was dying because he played LSG and everyone started typing 911-0024. But there's a lot of, which spun a lot of really good Instagram lives from a lot of really good DJs. DJ Tara.
John Legends was great.
John Legends was great. Our local DJs, DJ Tara did one.
Tori Kelly's was really good too. JoJo did a live. Miguel did a live concert.
Alex Isley did a little live concert.
Oh my God, I missed it.
Yes, you did. And guess who hosted it?
Who?
Alex Tyree.
Oh my gosh.
With his black ass.
Oh my gosh. I need to hit him.
I got in there and I was like, Alex with your black ass. And then Fran saw it and screenshotted it and sent it to me. She's like, she's going to think you're talking to her.
Oh.
I was like, oh, well, she's her black ass too. Right. But I love Alex Isley.
I love her music. Golly.
But then I went to my favorites concert.
Yes, you did.
And let me tell you something.
And my friend sang the fuck down in there too.
Did with the mascot and everything.
Yeah.
So I smoke at every concert I go to. Yeah. However, I said, well, nigga, I have never got to lay up in my sheet with my titties out and a blunt and just be at a concert. I was like, this is the first time.
Yeah. And it was great.
For the first time.
Yeah, it was great. I was in my drawers at the function.
I never want to go to a public concert again. Ever again. Never again.
Yeah, never.
I don't literally ever have to go to a public concert. I was like, I have a cocktail. I have food. I have a blunt. I am in my sheets and my titties are out. What is...
Mm-hmm.
I'm failing to see any problems here.
Same. And I have no problem paying for that
and
stuff,
I paid $1.
Right. I have no problem paying for that stuff.
I didn't even care when the thing started glitching.
Yeah, I'm like, if you pay people $1, like, we should do that. Like, have a live show, pay everybody $1.
That's what I'm saying. $5 for us, we're not rich.
Right. But, like, why not? And, we were at home and we were talking about how this is not going to be the same anymore, how we experience concerts and stuff and movies. And we were saying how, like, Broadway needs to do, like, a live streaming of, like they all get together and do the production one good time.
Do Lion King.
Do a live thing.
But then they're like, niggas will never come see it. Yes, they will. Cause that'll incite. They'll be like, I want to see that in person.
Right. It's like how you go to, how they show, like, the cast will go on, like, a Tonight Show or like Oprah or something. They'll perform a song and then it's like promo.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh, I want to see that for real.
But it's also, we can't ever go back to that though.
I know. I don't.
Like, I just don't. We can't go back to normal, because if we did, then there's going to be another virus that comes up, and because we're not practicing social distancing, washing hands properly, all that good stuff. Like, things will subside, sure, but like we can't.
It's wild.
Yeah.
But it brings us to today's episode.
Yeah.
So, in honor of our beloved problematic Miss Badu.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
We said if we could curate our perfect.
So today we're doing our favorite.
Our set list.
Yeah, our set list for our favorite artists if they were to ever do an Instagram live. Like if Stevie could see it. Or, you know what I mean?
Stevie came.
Yeah, he did.
To the party.
He did, which.
I said, did somebody say Stevie?
Yeah, he did. And I was very disappointed that it wasn't a keyboard smash when he entered the room.
Well,
Imagine.
I was going to put like.
Imagine Stevie is here when he announced himself. It's like a keyboard smash.
Mariah, shut up. Shut up. Mariah Carey
like
put all the
Stevie
butterflies.
Like,
when he played Prince, everybody put purple. So when he said Stevie was in there, I was like, I was about to put the little emoji with the sunglasses.
Yeah.
And like a bunch of them. But I said, they might cancel.
I mean, that's his uniform for work.
I'm just saying.
It's cool.
I was like, where's the emoji with the braids?
Right. So, what's your first artist?
So I have to give XD an artist, and he has to curate his set list, and then he's got to give me an artist. I got to ping pong, ping pong, ping pong.
Yeah.
D'Angelo.
How many songs?
6.
We're going to open with Devil's Pie.
Okay.
Because that's a crowd pleaser and gets you going. We're going to go straight into, for right after that, we're going to go into Brown Sugar and Lady.
Brown Sugar, Lady Gets a Lady.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to take a trip, and we're going to slow it down. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going and go to Sugar Daddy from the last.
You know what's lucky album. Number 7?
No, I was going to do 5.
Oh, I said 6.
Oh, 6. Okay, 6. Let me get 6. Fine, 7. 7, yeah, 7. So I said Devil's Pie, Brown Sugar, Lady. We're going to do, and then Sugar Daddy. And then we're going to slow it down to, we're going to go back to the classic, to Dreaming Eyes of, Me and Those Dreaming Eyes of Mine. And then we're going to go to, Send It On. Because that's a good crowd pleaser.
78, 72.
2. Yeah.
If y'all don't know what that is, so Kia said, or to get grown, her and her brother used to sing 78, 72 instead of sending us through.
Yeah, they did. And then, of course, ending the very last song with Untitled.
How does it feel?
Yeah.
Nigga, duh.
Yeah.
Tell me. Okay.
Okay. That was easy, but I'll start with the easy one and then we'll progress to the harder one.
Okay.
The Foreign Exchange.
Ooh. So we're gonna open up with Nick's Groove. Okay. We're gonna go into Sincere. And then I'm gonna switch it over. And we're going to go into, then we're going to go into Something to Behold. And then we're going to go into Take Off the Blues.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'd like to go into The Last Fall. And then close out with Daykeeper.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, but I do love Authenticity too, though. You didn't really listen to Authenticity, did you?
No, it wasn't my favorite, you know.
I love Authenticity and The Last Fall.
Yeah.
But I have to end with Daykeeper. Like, the whole set has to close with Daykeeper.
Yeah, that's a heavy song, but it's a good song then too.
Yeah. He loves me.
God, he tells me all his secrets. He thinks nobody knows.
We live together in daylight. I love him so. And when the sun rises, he watches over me. It's not like it was before.
Yeah. I can't something anymore.
And we can't function anymore.
Yeah. Wow, okay. Good one.
Okay, all right.
It's your turn. You're supposed to give me an artist.
Okay, let's see.
It also could be, you know, a challenge.
Yeah. Okay, I have a challenge.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh boy. I don't know.
Wait, should we not give an artist that the person doesn't really care for?
No, I can do this.
Okay.
I just don't know the names of the tracks, so I'm gonna go. We're gonna open with probably Compton. Because why not?
Compton.
And then we're gonna move into 7, right? Okay. Then we're gonna go into probably Mad City. And then we're gonna move from there.
Crips all got along. They probably turn it down by the end of the song.
Right.
Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the streets, I hear
Yeah.
Where you from, my nigga? Okay.
And then we're gonna keep it up with King's Dead.
Okay, all right. Hit me with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm doing it. And then probably, what number is that?
I don't know. I ain't been counting.
Okay.
Let's go with 4.
Okay, the Loyalty.
Okay. Loyalty.
And then Humble.
Okay.
And then we're gonna end with All Right.
Okay.
All's mine like fire, hands still fight. Yeah. All's mine like fire, hard times like, back trips like, Nazareth. I'm on one, you on one.
We're gonna be all right, which is fitting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm proud of you for even being able to come up with 7 titles.
Yeah, I am proud of myself too.
Yeah, go ahead, nigga. All right.
You ready?
Sure.
A challenge for you, huh?
Oh, no. Say it 5 times. Candy.
Downy.
No,
Downy.
you didn't see that?
Yes, I did.
That Candy band. Candy. Where they had Nene going, Candy.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Dustin. I do.
Bobby Brown. It's not a challenge. Well, it's a challenge because you can only pick 7.
Okay.
Rock and roll and roll and rock. Make it sweet love. Don't you ever stop.
So we're going to open up with Tenderoni. Fitting.
Yeah.
We're going to open up with Tenderoni.
She don't girl. And the sweetest little thing in the whole wide world.
She make the toughest little boys fall deep in love. And once you had a pony, you will never give her up. She's a special little girl, makes her feel proud. Gonna sticks out in the crowd. Finding Tenderoni, and the Roni is alright. I think I'm gonna love her for the rest of my life.
She's my only love. She's my only love.
My only heart, baby.
My heart.
Okay, let's see here.
Babyface that we had to do. Ronnie.
Okay, so we're going to open with Tenderoni. And then we're going to go into Rock With You.
I wanna rock with you, baby. All night long. I wanna roll with you, baby. The feel is so strong. I wanna rock with you, baby. All night long. Rock and roll and roll and rock. Making sweet love, don't you ever stop.
Okay, so we're going to go with Rock With You. And then after that, I think we're going to go into Humping Around.
Ain't nobody humping around.
And then we're going to go into My Prerogative. And then Don't Be Cruel. How many was that?
No. You're on 5.
I'm going to go I'll Be Good to You. And then, we'll close it out with Every Little Step.
You will be there with those supporting.
We'll be together.
Okay.
All right, my turn. This is going to be hard because of the catalog. Your private quarantine concert is performed by this person, and you can only pick 7 songs.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
No, but okay.
Whitney Houston.
This isn't as hard as you think.
I thought you'd have a hard time picking just 7 songs.
No. You open with Always You Give Good Love.
Yeah.
We go from there to I Just Want to Dance With Somebody. So Emotional. I'm Every Woman. Run to You. We're at 5. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. And then a deep cut would be Just the Lonely Talking. And then we're going to end with Shoot.
Baby, come on and shoot for me. Come on. Say, shoot, Jesus. Because I know you don't compromise.
What about an interlude of Steak and L?
Oh, yeah. Unmistakably sharp. Unmistakably fine. Unmistakably warm. Unmistakably yours and mine. Unmistakably right. Down to the last detail. And I just gone unmistakably taken now. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to have a Steak and L interlude in there.
Yes.
And I just want like the first line for Moment in Time. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I don't know. There's so my name is not Susan.
Unmistakably fine.
All right, your turn.
Unmistakably warm.
Unmistakably yours and mine.
Genuine.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Bet. Oh, God. Do I even want to listen to Genuine for 7 songs? I'm just saying.
Yeah, if you had the right songs.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to open up with What's So Different.
Okay. Telling me it's different, so what the hell is different? If you cheat upon him, but do it to me. It's different, so what the hell is different?
Okay, and then we're going to go from Different into Ain't None of Your Friends' Business.
Ooh. Ain't none of your friends' business. Ain't none of your friends' business.
And we can stand ourselves and do it right. And then we're going to go into Differences. And then we're going to go into So Anxious. Okay. And then we're going to go into Final Warning. They'll have to play Aaliyah's track, but Final Warning.
Okay.
And then we're going to go into I'll Do Anything.
Anything you want. That's my word is bone. Baby, I was wrong. Please forgive me. For what I'm done, I'm sorry. That's my favorite Genuine song. I'll do anything. He also samples Stevie Wonder.
Yep. He Visions. And then I guess we'll close out with Pony.
And it goes like this, all the ladies, it go like this. I'm just a bachelor. I'm looking for a partner. Someone who knows.
Just because that's what's gonna get the bitches hype.
Okay.
Genuine. Bang.
Okay. It's your turn to give me an artist. She. Oh,
all right, if we're gonna stick with the Super Friends, Missy. Just 7 songs.
She could open with the illest. Savogo headbanger.
Hit maker.
And then she could switch it to Sock It To Me.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could switch it to Hit It With The He.
Mm-hmm.
Then to Hot Boys, the remix. And then for her set list, we're gonna do like the next 3 songs would be features, or next 2 songs. It'd be Nicole Ray, Make It Hot.
Okay.
And then she would bring out Gina Thompson for The Things That You Do.
Mm-hmm.
And then we end it with Work It.
Okay.
Don't I look like a Halle Berry poster?
Fly girls, wave your hands. Fly guys, wave your hands. None of me say do that, miss. Do that, miss. Do it. Say do that, miss. Do that, miss.
You didn't even put the rain in there.
Okay. The rain is like, it's cool, but it's not something that I would love to hear it at a concert, but if I'm only get seven songs, I want to get,
I want 1 Minute Man at my personal Missy concert.
Oh yeah.
Right here. Show me. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, I don't want no Minute Man. I don't want no Minute Man. Understand. I don't want no Minute Man.
Yeah, that was the jam.
Yes, that was the jam. One of my favorites. Okay, your turn.
My artist for you is Adele.
Okay. We're going to open up with Chasing Pavements.
I made up my mind. No need to think it over.
I made up my mind. No need to think it over. If I'm wrong, I am right. No need to look no further. This ain't lost. I know this is love, but so we're gonna open up with Chasing Pavements, and then we're gonna go into so I love to you know treat her better. You gotta let go of all of our goals. You don't know we ain't kids no more. And then we'll go into Rumor Has It. And then we'll go into Set Fire to the Rain. I Need a Love Song, because I thought that was a beautiful cover. And then we'll go into I Miss You. And then we will close with and then we'll go into Someone Like You and close with Rolling in the Deep.
This next one is going to be my last one, and I'm going to do a very nasal version for you now, because I'm a bit bunged up. So sing along and help me. Thank you so much. This is Rolling in the Deep.
Oh, my turn. Okay. SWV.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know that we're gonna end on Weak.
Okay.
We're gonna open with Anytime, the original version first, and then go into the remix. And then, so that's 2 songs. And then we're gonna go to, what's it called? You're the One for Me.
You're the one for me.
And then we're gonna go into Downtown. That's the way to my love, make it round and round. Who you can't stop till you find my love, go. And then we're gonna go to You're Always on My Mind.
Yeah, you're always on my mind.
And then we're gonna go to Rain. And then Weak.
I'm with it. That's a list.
Yeah.
That is a quarantine concert right there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Mine, Mary J. Blige.
Oh. Okay, so I know I'm gonna end with I Love You.
Okay.
I think I'm ending with I Love You because that's my favorite. It's Smith & Wesson remix, please. That's my favorite. So we're ending with that. But I want to end on a high note. I want to start on a high note. I want to start on a good beat. So we're going to start off with Real Love. And then we're going to go into I Can Love You. Then we're going to go into My Life. And then we're going to go into Sweet Thing.
Yes.
And then I have to throw a little kind of new in there, but not new. I'm going to go into a Be Without You.
Yes.
I want a You Bring Me Joy. Okay, 7 days.
This is way more than 7 songs.
Sorry, Mary. What else was we got a bonus in there. And then
You always cheating.
I do. And I'm ending with the Smith & Wesson remix.
Okay, we have time for one more.
Each?
Yep.
All right.
So.
All right, well, let's go with Uncle Luther. Just 7 songs.
Oh, that's so unfair.
I know. That's why I did it. I didn't pick the more outlandish artists. I wanted to pick ones where it'd be hard to pick 7 songs.
I'm going to start with Stop for Love.
Okay.
No, that's
Wait for Love. Is that what you're talking about? Gonna stop for love. Yeah.
We're gonna stop, celebrate for what we got. Gonna stop the love. And then we're gonna go into doom 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 doom. Yeah, so you know.
These ditties.
Yeah. Oh my love.
Ooh-wee, baby.
And then we're gonna switch to my favorite song, I Can Make It Better.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go into Since I Lost My Baby.
Since I lost my baby.
Since I lost my baby.
Oh, since I lost my baby.
So I have 3 more, right?
Yep.
Forever, for always, for love.
Forever, for always, for love.
And then the second to last one is Power of Love.
Yes. You got to believe in love. A feeling that's next to love. I'm starting to be
Feel the power of... And then, of course, the very last song. All 12 minutes in glory. Superstar.
Superstar.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna tell you, baby.
What, you don't want to dance with my father? I'm just playing.
Not for the
What about excuse me, miss?
That's my last song.
Okay.
Or last person.
We have different ones because I would have a few different ones on there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my last one to you. I need to make this really good. Really, 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 really good.
That's my grinder going to the beat of Luther.
I'll give you a bone.
What, you think I can't handle it?
No, it's gonna be really creative though. But they could. It's a collective.
Oh, I love a cheat.
But the Dungeon Family.
Oh, so it can be by any one of them.
Yeah, but only 7 songs.
Damn.
And no cheating like that you'd usually do.
Shut up.
Yeah. It was going to be even more specific with this Aquarius, but... Yes.
So Outkast is going to open with Rosa Parks. Because it just has a good, like, hush that fuss. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you want to bench smoke with us? We the type of people make the club get crunk. And then it's going to go into Sporty Dopalicious. And then it's going to go into CeeLo's I Want You. Wait, not I Want You. That a real, that free, that free, that free, that falling down. What is that one? Because that's the jam. You do know that song. Yeah, Fool For You. That's it, Fool For You. And then we're going to go into, damn, this is hard. I have to put Trans DF Express in there. Trans DF Express. Trans DF Express. Grab your ticket. Come get with it. Trans DF Express. Okay, and then we have, let's see. And then I think They Don't Dance No More.
Okay.
They don't dance no more.
They don't dance no more.
Yeah. How many is that?
You have 2 more.
Okay. And then, I'm going to go into Liberation with Erica. And then we're going to close out with, oh God. We're going to close out with The Whole World.
Let the whole world know the way you don't get down.
Wait, but Killer Mike wasn't in. Wait, yes, he was. Yeah, I wanted to give a little bit to everybody. I know there's more Outkast. There was tons more Outkast songs I wanted to put on there, but that was really hard. I hate you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, we hope that provided a little light in your quarantine. We don't know, quarantina.
Right.
I don't know if how long this is gonna go, but I don't see it ending right now.
Not at all.
Contrary to what them people's president is saying, because that shit is the fuck wild.
Yeah.
But XD and I are gonna work to continue to, try to come and bring you all some entertainment and some light. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate
Engage in a little bit of levity.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit. And, just, come and sit with your niggas while we just key.
Yeah.
That's essentially what this is. So we'll see. Thank you all again for all your support. Again, if you're asking how you can support, Patreon is it. We'll be coming with more content. And I think we are going to talk about doing some sort of virtual live experience.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Call it biting. We don't care.
Me not care.
Niggas got bills to pay. So, but we do. We really appreciate you all. We're going to continue to let you know that. But until next week.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bye.
Play the music on the iPod.
Like a cool drink of water on a hot summer day, yeah. And with one little kiss.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
What matters when you start a business is you and your idea, not when you start it. So if you make up your mind and go for it, GoDaddy has all the help and tools you need to bring it online. Start today at GoDaddy.com, because open we stand.